Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I want to be talking about something. I want to talk about something that's a little bit different, and it's kind of weird. It came out of nowhere. So basically, on the Forza Reddit, supposedly there was a leak of a bunch of new Forza Horizon 4 pictures, and throughout the length of this video, I'm going to be showing you some of them and talking about some of them. And basically, the biggest thing is I'm going to leave a link to the actual Reddit thread in the description below, because I'm not showing every single picture, because some of them are just basically like, almost like just title screens in the game, but others actually showed some really cool stuff. We were able to see, if these are to be believed and if these are true, then this is the first we will have seen of the Unimog. And oh god, I'm used to the drift angle in Forza Motorsport 7 now. So like coming back to this is like, normal steering angle again, what do I do? But no, like, seriously, the Unimog in Horizon 4, by the looks of these screenshots, is gonna be insane. I mean, you know, we thought the Hummer was cool. We thought, like, you know, the race trucks were cool. That Unimog is gonna be absolutely nuts. And it's gonna be nuts because I think, honestly, like, number one, there's never been anything like it before, but I'm just gonna enjoy running around in that Unimog and just driving through the mud with it. And everybody, I've noticed that a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people are, like, not necessarily upset about the mud, but whenever somebody gets excited about the mud, there tends to be people that are like, oh, that mud's gonna be crap, that mud's gonna be total, like, it's gonna be total crap, it's gonna be terrible, don't get excited about the mud. But, like, none of us have actually, like, played around with it, so I don't understand how we can, like, be freaking out about it. Now, to be fair, yeah, it's not Spin Tires Mud Runner mud, but somebody actually made a really good point recently in the comments, and they were like, why would we want this to be Mud Runner mud? And then think about that for a second. Honestly, I think they're on to something, because if we had Mud Runner style mud, I'm just going all over the place right now. I'm just kind of like, woo! I'm just going wherever. But think about it. If we had Mud Runner style mud in a Forza game, it wouldn't work. And I'll tell you why it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because you want to actually keep up a certain pace, you know, in a Forza game. If you're playing Mud Runner, then you want to have that potential to get stuck. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having potential to get stuck in, like, a Forza game, but at the same time, I mean, I feel like the mud doesn't have to be crazy for it to be enjoyable. And I feel like I see a lot of people, you know, saying that the mud's going to be total crap, you know, whenever somebody gets excited about it. But even if it's not going to be crazy, insane, like, you know, monster truck mudding mud, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, you know? You don't have to necessarily freak out about, like, oh, it's going to be terrible, when it really is more just an addition to the game rather than something that's, like, you know, like an all-encompassing feature of the game. Because, you know, you gotta think, like, I bet you some of the really low cars will have the potential to get at least partially stuck. And, you know, probably not completely immobilized, but stuck to the point to where you'll think twice about taking one of them into the mud again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if that's the case, then that's plenty. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, then that's, oh god. Woo, that was bad. Alright, bit of a burnout. Okay, J-turn, and come on. Okay. Woo! Alright, that was a little bit of, like, a sketchy save, but I'm glad we were able to keep going from it. Now, another car, or, well, not really even car, another truck. There's a lot of trucks are going to be a subject in this video. So, anyways, another truck that I saw pictures of that I was, like, really happy to see pictures of, that we haven't seen very well represented, is we've seen the fact that, you know, that crazy Volvo race truck has been confirmed for the game as per the car list, but at the same time, we haven't really seen any pictures of it in-game, and oh my god, if these are to be believed, that is going to be one of the most insane vehicles anybody has ever driven, and it will give the tank pool trucks something to race against. So anyways, getting back into it, whoa, hello. So getting back into it, I feel like not only will it give the tank pool truck something to race against, but it'll give people that enjoy racing something different and weird. It'll give them something else to drive. Like me, for example. I love racing stuff that's different and weird. I love driving things that are, like, not normally driven, or things that other people would look at and go, why in the hell would you drive that? Hi, thank you for hitting me head on and turning directly into me and completely taking away my combo. That I cannot wait for that feature of Horizon 4, considering the fact that, like, the new drift zones especially, oh my god, I can't wait for that. So anyways, continuing on, another big thing that excuse me, hi, both of you, excuse me, good grief, boom. Another thing that I've been thinking about is, like, so, say for example, with the Unimog, right? Well, the Unimog, there's actually one of the title screens showed a David versus Goliath, and it was an old Fiat 595, I want to say, whatever the really little old Fiat was. And the Unimog, it was like them together on a title screen. It was called David versus Goliath, and I'm wondering to myself, you know, which one of those is going to be the boss in that race? And would it be one of the very first showcase events to where we can decide which side of the showcase event we want to drive? I don't know if that's going to be the case, but that could be a really interesting feature if it's true. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if that's even, like, it's probably going to be a one-sided thing, like a one, you know, like you pick one side versus the other side. But to be honest, like, I feel like if they did decide to, a drift zone, if they did decide to do it that way, that would be really cool, and it'd be something new to the series entirely. I don't think they've ever talked about whether or not that would be possible, but, I mean, I feel like it could be possible. They would just have to code, like, two different sides of the showcase event, and like I said, I'm no game designer, I am no programmer, I have no idea what actually goes into it. Yeah, again, I expected more steering angle, but I am no game designer, I am no game programmer, and I am by no means trying to pretend that I am one, so before you jump to the comments and go, how dare you assume you know what you're talking about? Trust me, when it comes to that stuff, no, I do not know exactly what I'm talking about, but I feel like it wouldn't be all that hard to implement. Again, I feel like that would be the case, but I don't know because I'm not a game designer. Now, I'm going to go back to that drift zone and go back the other way and try not to screw it up this time, but going back to another thing about this leak, the other thing you got to remember is that it looks legit, but at the same time, it could be iffy. So, it could be really iffy, and you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt, but, I mean, honestly, it's one of those leaks where it's, I think, a lot better to believe that it could be real, because at the end of the day, in order to fake something like that, do you have any idea what kind of lengths you'd have to go to? I mean, like, these look like screenshots. They look like screenshots, and they give off that vibe of being from the actual game, so I don't think that the leak is fake, per se. I mean, I feel like, especially with how much attention it's been getting on Reddit, I don't think it's fake at all. I saw it for the first time, and I was like, you know what? That seems pretty legit. And again, you would have to try so hard to fake that I don't think anybody would put in all of that effort just to fake something. I feel like, I mean, because you got to think, like, what's the point in faking something like that? Why would you do that? I mean, you know, because some people would say, oh, they just want to fake it so they can get their name out there. But I don't know, because there wasn't anybody on that post, like, just saying, oh, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. There was no, like, watermarks on it or anything like that. It looked like actual screenshots, but at the same time, you want to know where the leak came from. And I'm not exactly sure where the leak came from, but all I know is it's got some really, really cool stuff in it, and some stuff that, if it does turn out to be true, I am 100% in. Like, more than 100% in. I'm 125% in, or however many percent over 100 you want to go, I am in. And Horizon 4 is still, again, whenever, like, one of these little leaks comes out, yes, you have to take it with a grain of salt, just like any other leak, but to be honest, like, this one looks pretty damn legit, and I know that I mainly talked about the trucks, but I didn't also, see, that's the other thing, too. Like, if you guys want to go and check out the rest of the stuff in the leak, you can follow the link in the description box below to go to the Reddit thread about this leak. But I mainly wanted to talk about the things that were, that pertained to things that I had talked about in the past. And to be honest, the Unimog is up there, the Mud was up there, the Volvo race truck was up there, that thing, the Iron Knight. I just now remembered what it was called, but the Iron Knight is freaking crazy, honestly. Like, the Iron Knight, you can't really get over you can't really get over not only how big that thing is, but how insane it is in terms of, like, just all the stuff it's able to do. Ooh, woo! If I could, like, be just a little bit... Ah! Oh, good. Try to continue this combo. It's getting a little sketchy at this point. Just because traffic all of a sudden, like, really picked up. And because of the fact that I'm kind of going to max angle on the stock steering angle capabilities of this E46. I mean, it's got good steering angle, but at the same time, like, it's not Forza 7 Drift Update steering angle. It's really not. But I think I'm going to go ahead and bank this combo right now. Flip it right around the side of that light pole. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me what you're most excited about concerning this leak around Forza Horizon 4. And let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later.